Hi everybody, this is Ellen. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this bracelet. It's kind of like little blocks. I just think it's really neat, and truth be told, it's part of a larger project that I will be putting out shortly, so I just think it's kind of going in steps. We're going to show all the steps till we get to the end of where I was going with the bracelet. So still kind of deciding on the name for it, just because like I've told many times, I'm super bad at picking out names, and a couple times I picked out names that were super close to other things, and that's no fun. So this is a fairly easy bracelet to do. It doesn't take a lot of bands. It's on one loom. If you have two looms, you can do the entire thing at once. Otherwise, you can get 6 of the little blocks on one loom if you take your loom and slant it, if you have the rainbow loom. If you don't have the rainbow loom, you can still do this bracelet. It's just that you will have leftover pin bars, and you can only get 5 of the blocks on one loom. So I just want to point that out. But we'll get started. Put this over here. Alright, so I have mine slanted so I can get 6 on at a time. As far as length, this fits my wrist with, I guess, 2 looms long, so 12. So it's a little snug, but not bad. So you might need a few more if you need a larger wrist. I have a 6.5 inch wrist, so, but for a child, I think that it would be fine. Also, even just if you can only get the 5 on your loom, I think that the 10 would be alright too. So just letting you know that. So here's our loom. Like I said, I have it slanted. You don't have to start it this way, but you can get more on the loom at once. And what we're going to do is take your border, which I'll do black again, and I'm just going to go all the way down the left pin bars. Like that. Then we'll come back to the beginning, and we're going to do our cross pieces. So the little black cross pieces in here. We'll do the first one right at the bottom, and if you don't have the rainbow loom, you'll have a couple pins left over, just the first way you can slant over. So there, and then you'll skip a row and then do another row, and we'll just keep doing that up the loom. So skip a row, then up, skip, and last one up here at the top. Then you'll come back and we'll do all the way up the right side. And I'm going to show how to extend this as well, so don't worry about that. Like that. Then we'll need an end cap here, or a cap band. I usually like to wrap them kind of tight so that they hide better in the design. Like so. And we'll come back to the beginning, and we'll do our inside bands. And this is a pretty easy pattern. So what we're going to do is just kind of make a weird shaped diamond through here. So we'll start at this pin, go to the left, and then come back to the center. Then come straight up. And then go to that last pin that's out there. Then back to the center. So it kind of looks like a little rectangle with a line going through the middle of it. And we'll do the same thing in each of the squares. So you're starting here now, and you go out to the left. And then back towards the middle. Then go up the middle. Then out to the right. And back to the middle. And just keep repeating that all the way down. And last one here. So like so. And then what we want is an end cap right here. I still usually make it the color of the border so it'll hide in there. One more time. There. So like so. Now we will turn around and loom. So first we're just going to go up through the center and do our filling of the squares or blocks. You go in through your end cap, grab your top band, and just pull it back towards itself. And I usually just go all the way up back towards that center. And do the same thing with the middle ones. And come back last time for the right ones. Like that. I think my light's in the wrong spot a little bit. So then now we have, this is going to create our end cap. So you go in there and you'll just grab that top band, pull it back towards itself, all the way until you're creating the end cap up here again. So the same pattern over and over again. And back and through here. Left side will be the middle, and then right side. We're just doing the filling, so don't grab the cross pieces underneath. And the last one here. Like so. So now we'll come back to the beginning to where we have our end cap, and we're just going to loom up this whole side, but when you get to the cross pieces, make sure that you don't loom those. So I'll show you. If you go in through your end cap, you'll grab the top band, which should go straight up. And just keep looming up the side. When you get to where the cross pieces are, just grab that first band down and leave that cross piece underneath. And then make sure you go through here. And just do that all the way up the left side. Like so. And we can come back to the beginning and we'll do our cross pieces over. So you go in through the end cap, grab that cross piece and take it over to the right. And do that for every one over. And the same on the end. Oops. Like so. And then back to the beginning again. And we'll just go in through on the right side and loom all the way up. You'll go in through the cross pieces. Like that. So that's everything loomed. So we can take this off for the extension. The extension banding, I just laid it exactly the same as what I had before. I didn't omit any bands, although you can, because these will fit together here. I'm just going to remove these once I get it back onto the pins here. It's just easier for me that way. So then I'm going to reuse these ones, or use these ones, get rid of these ones. So I'll show you when we get there. So I'm going to take this off. Just going to put my hook in here. I don't think you really need to put anything into here to keep it open, because there's so many bands there kind of making that big center cap that it's pretty easy to find the center of it. So let's put my hook in here and pull it off. And there we have the start of it. Like so. So now we want to extend this. So like I said, I laid the bands exactly the same way as I had before. So if you have the other looms, you'll have 5 on here. So I'll turn it around. When you put it on the loom, you want to make sure that your hook part is now going over here on the right side. So you might have to take it out and move your hook and switch to the other side, but just so that it gets over on this pin. It's kind of reversed, so. Then you need the center of this one, which I said shouldn't be too hard to find because it is such a, there are a lot of bands there for the center. But you'll just get that on there and stretch it over. And then your last one will just be that single band, and you'll slide it over. Like so. So now, the moving of things. We need to take off the top band, which should be the border band, unloom our cross piece. It doesn't really matter if they fall to the side, wherever. Then just stick this back on you for a moment so we don't lose it. Because that's the worst part, is if you lose the bands after you've already got them on there. Then you're going to want to remove these 2 cross piece bands. These are from what we just put on there. I'm not sure where that one just popped off from. I will figure it out. Oh, if it was perfect all the time. Over here. So try not to let your bands fall off the loom. That would probably be very helpful. And that's not quite exact to where it was, but as far as this was underneath, but it'll work because that'll be hidden in the cross piece. Alright, so we're almost there in the home stretch. These over here should be fine, so we don't have to do anything else with these. You'll have the border bands, each one of those, and then you'll have your next band up. Sorry, might want to be in frame. And then this is a cross piece, the last one. Now on this side should have your border band for up above, your cross piece band should actually be on top of this. So we just need to switch that around and then we should be fine. So I'm just going to put my hook through here. Move up that cross piece. And actually put the cross piece back in the center. And then leave this one, put this one back on top for now. I know I kind of made that like I didn't know what I was doing, but I really did. It was that band falling off that kind of messed me up. So I'm going to loom up like this first one, and then I'll show you with, there's still one more thing you want to do over here. So I'm going to go in through here, and you'll loom up all your color or the inside of your blocks. Just like before, this is your end cap. Like that. Like so. And then what you, once you get all your color done, then you will loom up your left side. And that should trap both of the border bands that we put on from before, and then leave the cross piece underneath. So you would loom this all the way up once you have the color done, up the middle. Then you would loom your cross piece. So you come in through here, loom this over, but this band needs to go underneath this top border band. So put that on there. And then replace your border band. So I'll show you on the side here. You should have the next band up. You should have the bottom of the border band from your bracelet before. In between here should be your cross piece bands, 2 of them. And then your next band up will be the top of the border on the bracelet from before. And that'll have a continuous design then. So I'll loom this up real quick and then I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll be right back. Alright, so here is everything loomed up. We'll take this off. Like so. So there we have it. I think it looks pretty cute. Has a really nice square appearance still, which I like. It's time to shave the cat again. We have a Maine Coon cat. Very hairy, very large, so she sheds like crazy. But this is my lovely bracelet that I think is pretty neat. It's pretty simple. It's made on one loom. That's even better. And I will have some variations of this bracelet coming up soon, which I think are fabulous. So hopefully be on the lookout for those. But as always, thank you for watching. I definitely appreciate it. If you have any questions, you can always find me in the by leaving a comment or by checking out my Facebook or Instagram. Both those links are under the video. Don't forget to subscribe so you know when I have new stuff coming out. That's always good to be the first to know. But thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I have more for you soon.